Hi there, that's right, it's Nick Dutch, and I'm back for yet another wonderful tarot reading today. We've got a YouTube inquirer who's called Farhana Madar. I think that's the correct pronunciation. I'm not too sure. Maybe I misread it. I've got a few screen resolution problems and I can't always read some things which are on screen, so never mind. But essentially you've got a few questions there. You did ask one about weight loss. Naughty, naughty, naughty. I never, ever, ever read on medical matters at all. Okay, you have to get that checked out with your doctor, with health and fitness practitioners, with nutritionalists and dietitians and all the rest of that. That's essentially what you've got to do. I'm not here to help and advise on that. We did ask a couple of other questions that are quite interesting. Number one, about your exams and whether you got through. And number two, about the relationship with your boyfriend. Let's have a quick look at the exam inquiry. As is traditional, I'm shuffling like mad whilst I'm talking to you. Every single moment I'm talking to you, I'm giving the cards a quick shuffle, making sure that everything's nice and random so we've got a good quality reading. And we'll see what kind of things come through. Just a moment, please. Alright, well, the way I'm seeing this is really rather interesting because, yes, we've got some academic signs here. It feels like it's been rather hard work because these signs here are suggesting a feeling of control or a sense of, it's called dominion, okay? The two of staves here is called dominion. And that can mean a sense of control, sometimes a sense of being controlled, so it doesn't feel like it's been a very easy ride for you. And you've had other issues to deal with as well, which have basically held you back and have not made you all that happy, realistically speaking. And so it's been a very hard time for you in general. But on the other hand, these signs, when they come through, they often mean a sense of victory as well. Now, what else can we read into the reading about your academic side of things? Either way, you're moving to a brand new future as a result of whatever's happened. Alright, there's a new stage in your life which is occurring. Bearing in mind the seriousness and the severity of going through your studies at the moment, I would have to see that in a positive light and think that yes, you're actually going to get somewhere. Yes, you're actually going to make it somehow. Alright? So, that feels very good, but also I feel you've got more support around you than you think. I feel there's more people around you who actually care for you and care for how your studies work out than you actually think. So that to me is a relatively positive sign, okay? There's a feeling of some kind of progress. I'm not going to stick my neck on the block and say yes you passed and no you haven't. Not today. But I'm seeing the outcome. And the big picture outcome is still going to be positive for you. So watch for the changes and look out for the opportunities. That's the important thing. But anyway, let's have a quick look at your relationship with your boyfriend. Now, you said it was rather troubled. And, well, I'm sorry to hear that. We'll just see what the reading says today. Still shuffling like mad, okay? Making sure it's nice and random. I'll quickly cut and we'll see what the reading says. Just here we go. Yeah. Well, on your side of the reading, there's a sense of isolation and a sense of strife. On his side of the reading, there's a sense of futility but pleasure. Okay, well, what can we deduce from that? He doesn't feel that he can get the quality of progress he can with you. That's one of the reasons why he's being so stroppy and unpleasant with you. He doesn't know how to make a relationship work. He feels he's always close, but he's not quite getting there. I feel he's got some delusions as a result of exposure to the media, being badly brought up, a wide variety of different issues, stopping him from seeing the importance of a real relationship and how it actually works. So he needs to be brought back into clarity, and you're suffering because of it. The energy between you, bit tricky, sense of meticulous thought, meticulous feeling, a sense of planning and contemplation and trying to make sure that things do actually work out. Very intellectually involved relationship. You're spending more time concentrating on your relationship at the moment than you've ever done in your studies. And that's a bad thing. And I think that sometimes you've got to lay the law down and say, look, now I've got to study, now I've got to work, go away until tomorrow. And then come back and we'll go out and have some fun. But until then, you've got to stay away, and he's got to realise that that's what a relationship is really about. Now, if he carries on being hurtful, you may as well even contemplate leaving him. But we'll just have a quick look and see what the reading says for the future. Now, the reading in the future doesn't actually look all that bad at all. I mean, the general progression is actually really rather strong and striking, okay? We got some short-term, mid-term and long-term future signs. In this particular case, the short-term future signs are a case of desire developing and trying to make sure that things do work out according to plan. He seems like a rather passionate one. And that can be good at times, but I feel the way he's playing it, it can at the moment be a little bad. But that's only a short-term future, because your mid-term future is looking much more stable, much more down to earth, with a sense of a feeling of peace and balance between you occurring. So things could work out okay, but it is a very troubled relationship. On the strength of what I'm seeing here, I would have to say, lay down the law a bit more and see how he grows and develops in the meantime. Okay? Because I feel that you need to be strong with him at times, just to make sure that you can get that feeling of, separation, pleasure and isolation that you need, so you can continue with all the hard issues that you're going through at the moment, academically, to do with your life, to do with all the other issues around you, okay? So do bear that in mind. Alright. This has been Nick Dutch doing another delightful tarot reading. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, favourite and share, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon sometime. Nick Dutch signing out for now.